Hey everybody, and welcome back to Belle's channel. Today we will be doing part 7 of Belle's Fallout 4 Explorer and Companion Guide, and we will be doing some of the Minutemen quests with the companion Preston Garvey. Now I will be, as we get companions, I will be showing you the best way to gain maximum affinity and get them to idolize you so that you can, get their perk. I'm just gonna try and find Preston Garvey, if I can find him. I mean, he's taking a little bit of time. Let's have a look. Mama Murphy, there he is. Oh, I saw it, I must have seen him. Let's go and have a talk with him. In the last episode you saw he made us the general of the Minutemen, and that makes him available as companion. You can only do this after doing the first step quest.
Stay sharp. Don't let your guard down.
So let's talk to him.
Is there something you need?
So we'll just have a few talk with him as well.
How are you feeling?
I'm glad to have the chance to return the favor. After all the help you gave me. Anything else?
Come with me. I need your help.
Sure thing, General. I think the folks here can manage on their own now. Thanks to you. Don't worry, dog meat. I'll take good care of her.
Oh. Alright, so now we can send Dogmeat somewhere. So because Dogmeat already has maximum affinity with you anyway, we're not going to be really doing a quest with him in it. He's more of a starter companion. And besides, I really hate it when he gets hurt because I hate hearing him screech. So I'm just going to keep him at Sanctuary Hills. So that's where he's going. And now we have Preston, and we can command him to do things as we would any companion. We can also talk to him, which is very important, because you can chat to get his general thought on things, but you can also chat to see your relationship status. You know, certain chats, or certain dialogues he has in the relationship, like sidebar, kind of shows you where you're at.
How do you think things are between us?
I think you've got what it takes to be a great leader. But you still have to prove yourself.
Exactly. So with Preston, the perk you get is called United We Stand, and this is where you get increased damage resistance and output facing 3 or more opponents. So it's kind of good. It's quite a good perk, considering you're eventually obviously going to be facing a lot more opponents. You know, I don't think it just means like people. I think it also means like bloat fires and things like that. So the quest he's given us is Raider Troubles at Oberlin Station. So Preston Garvey has asked me to travel to a settlement that's requested help for the Minutemen. I should go to Oberlin Station as soon as possible and see what I can do to help them. Now, what we did before is he asked us to go to 10 Pines Bluff for the first step, and then we had to go to the Conveyor Assembly Plant and kill them. You know, clear it out. So I did say this before, it kind of leads you down, as you can see. And now we're going to go to Oberlin Station, which is here, not far from the Conveyor Assembly Plant. And I'm pretty sure the raiders that they're facing are somewhere along here. And then it's literally down the road from Diamond City. So it kind of leads you there. Sorry, it kind of leads you there in the first few in the first few quests of the game. It leads you further and closer to Diamond City. Now there are many things Preston loves. Some include, you know, like the one thing he always loves, and the fastest way to gain maximum affinity with him is by helping gain settlements from the Minutemen. So like what we're going to do now, you'll notice in the top left hand corner it'll say Preston loves this. But you got to remember there are 4 different types of things he can love: things, like things, dislike things, and hate things. So if you kill an innocent person, he's gonna hate it because he's a good guy, so to speak. So we're just gonna pop to straight there. There will be some specific Minutemen quests that have like named characters at the settlement and have very specific quests, such as Abernathy Farm, which is located down here. that has a special quest, and then down here somewhere there's a Grey Garden farm. It's run by robots, and that is where you can also have special quests as named characters again. And these do the same thing, but for other characters they do better than just liking it. Most characters will like it when you do Minutemen quest settlements. Even Strong does. He's a character further down the line, and he hates everything you do other than cannibalism. So for him to like it when you actually do a Minutemen quest is pretty cool. See over there, that's Grey Garden right there. I'm not going to go there because I have no need to at the moment, but I'm going to mark it on my map so I know where it is. Now normally I cross that bridge, but I think I'm just going to follow this route. Gotta be careful because we're heading into Cambridge here. Cambridge is very, you kind of don't want to go in there and oh my god, run. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm just checking there's no mines on the ground. Can you hear that shooting in the distance? That's if you want to do a quest there. I'm going to turn on radio and turn down the volume because I think it's a bit loud. Actually, no, I'm not. I know what I'm going to do. Let's get out of here. Turn on the radio. That should help. So yeah, we're just really going to go to this Oberlin station and see what they want. But again, there are different types of quests or actions which you do, which change how your companion views you. And again, as I said, if you do good things that your companion likes or loves even, they'll begin to like you, and then it'll open up a new dialogue. Then they will admire you, again opening a new dialogue. Sometimes even starting companion specific quests, and then they'll idolize you, and that is when you get their perk. And now I love it in the game. I get all the perks. I find it so satisfying. Anyway, here we are at Oberlin Station. Let's have a word.
Did the Minutemen send you? Yes, I'm here to help. What's going on? There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone.
I'm so sorry, but I can barely hear them. Let's change radio, turn that down. Voice as loud as we can go.
Stealing our food and supplies. Threatening us if we can't give them what they want. We know where they're coming from, but we can't stand up to them ourselves.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
I hope so. We didn't know what to do.
So you see, top left hand corner, it's showing you some things. Get a companion to just like you, they will refuse to travel with you. Now this is true, they can also do that. They can hate you so much that they say, I can't do this with you anymore, and then they'll just go away. I'm so sorry, I'm just trying to figure out the best controls for us. I hope you can hear me over the radio. Let's adjust my mic a bit. Okay, so they've said, I'm just turning it off, it's pissing me off now. They've said, yeah, the raiders here. Backstreet Park we need to go to. Or Imperial. So let's go there. See, as you saw, it led us very close to Diamond City. So I'm just going to make a straight road for it, basically. I do want to hear the music. I'm sorry. It's so boring if you don't. The music's so good. Alright, it looks very... alone. I can hear something like... What's that noise? You hear it? Why is there any civilians?
Back before General Becker died, the Minutemen were a force to be reckoned with.
Okay. Don't get why he said that, but alright. Oh, by the way, as you see on the map, there is like a vault door there. We will be exploring that vault later. Okay, so here's like a little shack. If you've followed like down and then across to follow the roads, you come across this little shack which has some food, which if you haven't been able to find any, you know, for your settlement at Sanctuary Hills, is a pretty good spot to grab some at. And they do have some bobby pins and a special drug known as Day Dripper, as well as some caps. So yeah, it's worth it. Oh, that super mutant is annoying me so much. I just want to go kill it.
What? Who's there?
Sorry, but it was just... Where did it go? Oh, there. Huh?
Hi, how are you? If you work, you eat.
Hi.
It's as simple
Ain't
as
looking
that.
for trouble, I hope. You know what I'd call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Oh, I reckon that Superman's supposed to start killing them, and we stopped it before it even got there, so it didn't trigger the event. I think it was supposed to trigger the event where we saved them from super mutants type thing. So yeah, now we're entering Boston. As you can see, it's quite a built-up city area. Now it depends on where we want to go. I think we're just gonna go straight. Ooh, loot. Sorry. There obviously are houses here that you can have a look around in as well. I think we're just gonna have a quick look around here and then we're gonna carry on. I know this is a very big spot for triggers of events. It's like super mutants and ghouls and things like that. One thing, if you have played Fallout before, you'll notice. I think this is it.
Hold up. That's all of it.
Sorry.
I bet that'll wait. Something's out there.
Why are there so many ghouls?
Going for the Minutemen.
Yeah, this bit is, as I said, it was dangerous and it triggers for events. By the way, if you've ever played Fallout 4 and you've come across like a massive pack of named ghouls, well, I bet you may have never realised, but if you've seen obviously the first part of this walkthrough, you'll notice all your neighbours, before the obviously bombs dropped, they all had names and things. Some of them were called McDonough and Mr. and Mrs. Summers and da 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 da. And they're actually your neighbours. They're a pack of your neighbours who obviously were a little bit jealous that you got into the vault and then have finally been able to attack the revenge searching for you. It's just a theory, but the names do correlate with your neighbours from before the war. So that's a very cool fact. You will also come across these blue containers. These are like
Allows nuclear protection on a budget.
they used to be in Fallout 3 as well, and they're like a preservation shelter thing for those like just outside. Don't know why they built them. I guess it was just more of like a ploy or something. Why are these walking here? It's freaking me out.
Back hurts.
Hey.
Feet hurt.
Don't much care.
Everything hurts.
That place is nothing but trouble.
This time.
Hey there.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of
Huh?
these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
Oh, that just said something. What did that say? It said Super Mutant Orders. I know it. So that just said SSSS. Super Mutant Orders. Kill, loot, return. Well, that's Super Mutants for you. I'm just gonna heal up because I'm dead apparently. So there we go. I'm also gonna just upgrade. I wonder if I can do medic again. No, it's 18. I'm just gonna upgrade this. Find a perk or something that I kinda like. Which one do I want? The path to your closest quest target. I don't get what that means, but no. No belly. Nah. Yeah, alright, I'll do that. I always used to get Black Widow quests. You know the perk Black Widow? I used to always get it. I used to find it so helpful. Anyway, let's get to this area we need to get to.
What the fuck was that?
Run. I ain't doing that.
Hey,
I'm listening.
over here.
Got it.
Move here.
Consider it done.
I love this game. You hear the shooting in the background. It's nothing to do with you. It's just a random event. But it's like what actually you would probably actually experience. Like in the real, if this ever actually happened, you would experience this. Alright, so I think we're almost there at Backstreet Peril. What did I say? Peril. So yeah, this is our quest. Kill the raiders here. We'll also be going to Diamond City in the next few episodes. Lightly with Codsworth. Shoot that first. Always take cover. Yeah, best thing to do is just shoot them with a 10mm pistol. Make sure you upgrade it as well, otherwise it will take a long time. There is a trap here, do be careful, but you can get a missile launcher. So do that. So don't walk that way, otherwise you will trigger it. Right, let's go into Backstreet Apparel.
stories like that?
How much time you got? Yeah, I have a few. Let me see. A couple years back, before I met Clutch, me and a couple friends found a young kid on the north side of...
Oh my god, I don't know seriously why this is so loud. That should work.
Charles. He wasn't that young, probably around 18 or so. Anyway, after hanging out with him for a while, it started to get dark, so I built a fire. I kid you not. As soon as I lit the first match, the kid screams, "What are you doing?" and knocks the match out of my hand.
He knocked the match out of your hand? Why'd he do that?
Shh! I'm telling a story. So, yeah, he knocks the match out of my hand. I was so surprised that I swung and broke his nose. He said he was sorry, and get this. He said he was afraid of fire.
Oh, man. He was afraid of fire?
I just told you he was afraid of fire. You keep interrupting me. It's irritating. As soon as he told me that, I thought of something. I quickly apologized for hitting him and told him it's nothing to be ashamed of. That night, me and the others got this kid so drunk so fast, he passed out within an hour. We then dragged him to the banks of the Charles. We also dragged 6 or 7 mattresses and tied them in a circle with one in the middle.
Mattresses? What did you need the mattresses for?
Really? Did you seriously just ask me that question? It's a goddamn story. All you have to do is listen. So yeah, we tied all these mattresses together, and then we placed one mattress in the middle and put the kid on it. We doused all the mattresses with gas, except his, and then lit them on fire and pushed them down into the water. We followed the burning mattresses down the river, laughing our asses off, waiting for the kid to wake up. After 5 minutes, we realized the kid wasn't going to wake up, so we all started throwing rocks at him. After a couple of hits, the kid's awake. At this point, the flames were huge. Imagine what it must have been like for him. Waking up, not knowing where he was, and all he sees is fire. The kid tries to stand up, but can't get his footing on the soggy mattress. At this point, I'm laughing so hard I fall down.
That is crazy. Bet he overcame his fear of fire. Huh? Trial by fire?
Nah, he never did. Turns out the kid couldn't swim. Anyway, that's that.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, you'll run across these stories that raiders are talking. We first noticed it in when we were doing the freedom quest with Preston Garvey. There was 2 saying, "Let's just get out of here." It's very funny. Alright, there is a... I'm just going to cancel that. Don't do it, you idiot.
What are you gonna do with that?
Hearing shit.
What's...
Light him up! Find him and kill him!
Oh.
Still kicking? Jesus.
So I'll talk to you about these locks in a bit. Once we've killed everyone that's in here. And in fact, you don't even need to kill that many people. You kill these 2 people here. And many raider gangs now have bosses. Like named characters. So open this door. There you go, we killed them. That's all we need to kill, really. There's the rest upstairs, but they really don't come downstairs. And if they do, that's very odd. So here's Clutch. This is the main boss. Now you have a safe here. And this is a tip for any companion who likes lockpicking. So Piper, Cat, I think there's 1 or 2 more who do. But yeah, basically, if you come here with them, then what you do is you can open the safe, take what you want out of it. If you unlock this terminal, you can then lock the safe again. And then what you do, it's kind of like a glitch type thing, but once the safe's locked again, you can sit down here for 2 hours, literally like that, and then unlock it, and keep doing that, and that's how you gain very quick affinity without wasting a quest on them. Because most of the time you don't need to waste a quest, but if after every lock you wait 2 hours, like in the game obviously, you sit down, wait 2 hours, then you can unlock the rest, and it'll reset their like bar thingy. So they're like every time you open a quest. So you, instead of just getting 1 like, you get like 5 in one building. It's very useful considering, you know, if you want to get all the perks from the companions, it does take a very long time. So by having that option, especially with the companions that like, you know, lockpicking or terminal hacking, it's best not to waste very good quests on them, like big quests on them, where another companion who doesn't like lockpicking or anything will then like or love the quest. It's a bit confusing, but after you get a hang of it, you'll get what I mean. And if you keep watching these videos, you'll get what I mean, because I'll do it once or twice and I'll show you what I exactly mean. Alright, so yeah, I don't need to go upstairs because I killed the raider boss, so I can just leave. You know, I'm not wasting a lot of my bullets on it. Okay, so we're outside, and we can just go back to Oakland Station now. Because we've been there, I'm just going to fast travel. But just so you have the information, in these guides, the reason it's called Explorer and Companion Guide is because I'll be exploring the walkthrough and the quests of Fallout 4, but I'll also be giving you tips and showing you which quests are best to do with each companion. So like with Preston Garvey, the best quest is to do the Minutemen quest. And because he loves it when you tell them that you'll help them, as well as complete the quest. So you get 2 there.
Raiders for you.
Hey there, friend. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minutemen.
Really?
Minutemen?
Well, that's the best news
I
I've
thought
heard
you
in a
fellas
long
were all
time.
dead.
By the
Make
way,
sure to spread the word.
we've talked about it,
Minutemen are ready to help
and we've
anyone
decided to
who
support the Minutemen. I think
Hey,
it's worth giving it
thanks for
another
stopping
chance.
by.
The
Take
only
care.
way things will get better is if we stand together.
Now you have to talk to Preston, but
What's
you
up?
have to talk to him
Okay.
at the end of
What
each
am I
one. Once you've gotten a settlement, you talk to him. So it's best to have him with you anyway.
now?
Our
For
scouts have
convenience.
found a promising spot for a new settlement. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
Okay, so now we have a new settlement, and he also likes setting up radio beacons. Now, a part of Fallout is... Oh, right, alright. A part of a part of Fallout 4 is setting up, you know, settlements. And there are like 2 ways of doing it. I mean, you don't have to follow a quest. If you find them yourself, if you clear them out or whatever, then you don't need to set up a thing. But I'll go to that in a second. So yeah, there are 2 quests which you need to do, or 2 options of ways of gaining settlements. So, for instance, I'm just going to sit and wait because it's dark and it's hard to see sometimes. So the first way is, you know, obviously with Preston, and he'll tell you to go and talk to the settlers and help them, like we just did with the Oberlin Station. And then there's another way, which we're doing now, is where we go to a settlement, clear out the inhabitants of it, which will likely be creatures like ghouls or super mutants or things like that, and then set up a radio beacon to call settlers. So, because whenever you set up a settlement beacon, you get 2 settlers almost instantaneously. But yeah, so that's basically the 2 quests. Although, if you find settlements on your own... Sorry, that's... I can hear shooting as well. I wonder if it'll hit. No. Anyway, you will... Has he shot them yet? Yes. But there's also a third option. If you find the settlements before... Like, before it... He's giving you a quest or whatever... Then you can... It's kind of hard to describe, but... Then you can have the quest yourself.
Head over there.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
Go there.
But yeah, if you find a settlement before, like, or before it's been given to you, so like, if we just found one here, and it had... I'm not going over there. And it had, you know, like, a proper red workbench. That's how you know whether they're settlements or not. But if it did... Then what you would do is you would clear it out. So that's basically it. You would clear it out and then you've got the settlement and you don't... But the only problem with that is you don't get any of the infinity from Preston. I think you may possibly get like a like. You know, like, like you're secure in the settlement, but you don't get the love of telling someone or setting up the radio beacon. So yeah. So what we're doing right now is we're just going to go to this Sunshine Tidings co-op. Now, there are settlements everywhere. I think there's about 15 overall, probably more. So there's plenty to do with them. And in my building settlement guide, I will explain to you, like, building them, sharing supplies for each settlement, and also, you know, setting up supply lines and things like that. So let's go. So this is Sunshine Tidings Co-op. It is located on... Well, it's located about here, like south from Sanctuary Hills, just before you hit the big thick interstate line where a pond is. And basically you have to just clear it out. Sometimes I've come here and it's just been rad roaches, other times it's ghouls, and I think it really just depends. So I think it will be ghouls because...
Once in a while, you run across some place like this, and you remember that the world can still be a beautiful place.
Yeah, he will also provide dialogue. So if we go in here... Who the hell just said that?
Our voices will carry in here, so we should be careful.
So if we break open this, I suppose, hack this, and if we use my special method, we're able to do that a lot easier than what some people have to go through, if I can find it. What did that say? Works. Words. Oh, that's close. But it's goods.
Sweet.
Knew it! Log. Alan, we found this string of slave from... A slave from the squares for our Freedom Farm Co-op. A Mr. Handy from the Nadaville suburbs. What? The tin can wigged out trying to go back to his slave owners. Almost cued the fuzz onto us. Some Johnny noodled it out and zonked his motivational protocols to just be. Now we call him Professor Feelsgood, just digging the world as it be. owing nothing to nobody. Careful with these other protocols. These cans knuckle creeps if they go ape. What? So we can shut him down and we can change his protocol. We can do maintenance, guard, or just be. We'll change it to guard.
Did you find anything useful?
May I help you? Greetings. May I help you?
He's really cute.
Terminate.
Too exposed.
Alright, so here is the red workshop, which are vital in any settlement. We need to clear the enemies from the location, so let's just have a look around, basically. That means open the doors. Ghouls. Let him deal with that.
Guess it was nothing.
You can see the... So there we go. So it is ghouls for this one. So this is a pretty good spot, like a little food hall. So there's quite buildings everywhere. Oh, and now that we've killed one, it's showing us where the others are. Can you see it? Like the pointers. So let's go have some fun. The door can just be opened. Now open the door. Oh, I've done it. We've cleared out everything. There is a settler. Now you got to think some of these are settlers who have been here. Alright, so there's a Wasteland Survival Guide. Those of you who don't know, the Wasteland Survival Guide was actually made by Nora Brown, and we helped her make it in Fallout 3. So as I said, this is 10 years after when Fallout 3 is set. So it is kind of, you know, there's going to be some notations. Like, you will see a lot of links from Fallout 3 in Fallout 4. Right, so you've collected an issue of Wasteland Survivor Guide. Permanently collect extra meat from animal kills. Cool. Alright, Jet Psycho Brain Fungus. Ew. So yeah, now that we've emptied it out, we can use it. Actually, there'll be a lot of wood to gather from here. I'd imagine that there's not going to be a lot of steel, but there is going to be a bit. So let's go back to the thing to collect it. And now what we need to do is we need to build a what is it called? A radio beacon. So if you go to power, go to generate. It's the first thing you need. And it looks like we can build 3 small generators. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here because it's just easier. So you've put that there. Now you want to go to miscellaneous, and then radio beacon. Just got enough. I'm pretty sure all settlements just have enough to build it. So we just got 105 cats for doing that. And now we have to return to Preston Garvey. That's why I say it's just easier to be with him. I'm gonna see what his other protocols are since we're here. Return. Hester's. No, I don't need to leave. He's a great guard dude. So yeah, it's giving us a location, and I'm just going to change it to just B. That should make him stay, but I don't think he is. Oh no, he's going to stay. So yeah, if you don't like him, you can get rid of him, but if you do, you can keep him. So cool. Okay, so let's talk to Preston. He called him Heston then.
Heads up.
What do you
Talk.
What now?
So we talked to him. And he did the quest. So now we
alive.
can talk
What
to
is
him
it?
again if we want another
need
one.
something, General?
Are things all right between us?
I'll be honest. I'm still trying to figure you out. But I haven't given up on you, if that's what you're asking.
That's different from last time.
No, never mind.
No problem.
So now we have another settlement. So that's 3 overall. I'm pretty sure you need to get to 5 before you unlock one of the special main quests for the Minutemen. So thank you for watching this video. I do hope you liked learning about about the settlement quests and found a location of one that you didn't know existed before, maybe. So yeah, goodbye. Thank you for watching.